have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Boston College Eagles, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Texas. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Looking to throw in the opening snap of this playoff game. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Out of bounds after a really nice game there.
That is exactly how you envision that first play going all week. You put it out there, you hope for a big play, and you hit it.
First down now at the 48. What a difference one play can make from being backed up to out near midfield. On first down, it's play action. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Pulls it in. It's Williams. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, holding just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. Guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grabbed behind the line. It's Edwards. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Boy, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
He's got it, looking for the end zone. Forced out of bounds after a nice game. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Eagles, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Bringing it out, it's Butler. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He's got the first and still going. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 2nd down play coming up. The shotgun handoff here. Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a 1st down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Looking to pass, it's Manning. Here's the target, and it's complete. That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up for the 1st down at the 41. Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking for some space. It's Baxter. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
1st and 10 play coming up. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Pointer in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Chris, this is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. As the 1st down is still going. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
He lets it go on the move. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a 1st down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. He dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Edwards.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive game for the offense.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. It's a shotgun run call. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Same tailback, another carry. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They'll run the option. Oh, a fumble here. Can you believe it?
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And he's got it, no problem.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Butler. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Back to throw. It's Manning. He flips it to the back across the middle.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in his game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Can he make it to the marker? He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. A quick throw out left, complete. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Longhorns pick up enough yards to move the sticks. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's caught. It's Baxter. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
On the run, it's Baxter. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? They'll run it here. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Longhorns. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now, the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Edwards. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, it seems like a screen pass is either feast or famine. You either completely fool the defense and you've got a lot of room to run behind a convoy of blockers, or there's just nowhere to go and the play gets blown up as we see here.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. That's reeled in. It's Edwards. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
Boston College getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. But great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Grabbed by the receiver. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the 1st. It's 4th down. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's got it and go for a 1st down. Touchdown, Boston College. This quarterback on fire today. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
The extra point is good, so the lead is 17-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's Butler. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking downfield, it's Manning. Caught behind the line, it's Baxter. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. They go backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
The offense now has great field position to start the drive. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And he's intercepted.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Play action here on 1st down. Looking deep to the right side. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pass complete on a crossing route. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. Looking to throw. It's Manning. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Boston College will kick it off to start the second half. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field, hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. First play of the second half is a handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So they get nothing on the first down run. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The ball is caught. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
The Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Dropping back, it's Manning. With the catch, it's Baxter. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Gonna run it. It's Baxter. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The Longhorns pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Pressure is coming. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Finds room at the 30. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. So the beautiful scoring play is negated by that penalty. That's a tough break. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. This is the 6th play on the drive. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. To throw, it's Manning. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time.
Great job by this defense once again on that 3rd down, and now we get to 4th down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the second half, Chris. You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on 4th down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He'll try a pass here. He goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Trying to find room. It's Edwards. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of a play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for their offense.
And the back now goes in motion. Moves out of the pocket. Sacked. It's a loss. Back to the 6.
I'll be honest, Chris, I'm really surprised he's trying to get outside like this to try to make a play. He's not the fastest at all. I think he was just desperate to try to come up with a play, and, man, it did not work out. That is a significant loss for the offense.
Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. And here comes the punter onto the field. Returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Handoff with a single back. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Longhorns looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. It'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
To throw, it's Manning. Running back grabs it on a screen, and he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball, he had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Baxter. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the 1st down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance. Up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. So forget the tying field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive call. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? It'll end up being a safety.
Chris, this defensive speed causes this safety, and it gives them 2 points. He had nowhere to go. He tried to get to the outside, but he just couldn't quite turn the corner. He just ends up running out of bounds in the end zone.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Brought down after a short gain. Now it's 4 fingers in the air. Get ready for the 4th coming up. Boston College has the lead here. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Took contact on the throw.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Looking to throw. It's Manning.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I thought the strong safety did a really good job of disguising the blitz, waiting to the last possible moment, and then at the snap of the ball, catching the offensive line off guard. Nobody saw him. He gets home free and comes up with a sack.
And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. Remember the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. And the junior decides to pick up the 1st down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st, keep this drive moving.
That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
A game makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's going for a big play downfield. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. So they have to come up with something here on 3rd down after the incompletion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks Once you get him behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? He's got room to run. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Receiver makes the grab. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Boy, the slant route is already a difficult pass to defend in man coverage, but especially against a receiver like that. Man, good luck. A big receiver, they can use their body to shield the defensive back from the ball if it's placed correctly by the quarterback.
They could use some yards here on third down. A field goal try will be from 54. Can he get there on the ground? And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Longhorns pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. Trying to run it. It's Smith. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
All right, serious drama here. The semifinal of the game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? Back to pass. It's Manning. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Finally stop at the 4. Great catch and run.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
1st and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Texas. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Oh, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
Now they'll try to add on the PAT late in this game. They knocked through the PAT to go up 6 points here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Boston College, 17, Texas.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Throw now on first down. Finds his man. It's Edwards.
Wow, how about that, Chris? Nothing open downfield. He gets underneath to his running back, picks up some positive yards, but it's got to remember, they got to go quick.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for first down. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Off the play fake on first down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty. Out there. Let's check out this call. Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Oh, just a really heads-up play by this receiver. Yeah, he maybe could have fought to get the first down, but I love the fact he got out of bounds. You save your timeouts, you stop the clock, the offense has a chance to regroup, and now you're in striking distance to get the right play called at the right time.
Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack in a crucial moment.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
They look to throw it here on second down. Makes the grab. It's Edwards. And the offense calls time now with 29 seconds remaining. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Looking for the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Maybe the last shot here. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Oh, it would have been a... momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. And the offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left.
Timeout, Boston College.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. This could be the game here. Close to the tight end. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, it's not over yet, but this fourth down interception is going to cost them critical minutes here at the least here in the fourth quarter.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the National Championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Valley Children's Stadium in Fresno, California, home to the Fresno State Bulldogs. As we'll see, the winners of 6 straight, the UNLV Rebels, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Fresno State Bulldogs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Rebels will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it out. It's Rivers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Fresno State's offense will have the football first. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Catch in the middle, it's Beasley. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
Let's talk for just a minute here about UNLV. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the schedule, right? A lot of teams have out-of-conference games early in the season, but now is where it matters the most. You talk to any coach, they'll tell you, David, number one on the goal sheet is to win your conference.
And I think it's so hard because of the familiarity. You play these same teams every single year. You know them inside and out. They know your scheme, you know their scheme, and sometimes the momentum of the moment can be...
Makes the grab inside the 30. He's loose down the left side. And he slipped through the crowd. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here we go. Jackson will throw. Unloads to the wideout. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Carney. Quick step and go. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Finds space on the right. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Scrambling away. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, UA. Rebels offense is back on the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Reynolds. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The Rebels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The running back has it. They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there.
On second down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to third down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat, get the first down on second down. We don't need third downs.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. On the option. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Jackson gonna throw it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Now the play fake. He's going to fire deep. Snags it on the right. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. And the Rebels are on the move.
For the offense.
To the air on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
He's not afraid to go deep. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz. Because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. The Rebels, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He's got it on the run. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And the Rebels have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
On to attempt the try.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Troy overcame a tough opponent, and not only that, a raucous crowd. The Trojans tuned out all the noise and showed this team can win on its field, your field, or a neutral field. Well done. Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where the Sun Belt is right now, and man, what a difference.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. To the air, it's Curry. He's got him. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Fresno State right back to the line. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Slicing and dicing through this defense. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Looking downfield on first down. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open.
And the quarterback will take a sack back in the 36. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front. They won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play. And they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
Now he's going to break the pocket. Pulls it in. It's Carney. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on fourth. Hauls it in, the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the fourth down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. Fourth down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big fourth down conversion.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. And that might be the edge of his range, but he had just enough. And now the lead is even bigger. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific scene there today in Fresno. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Valley Children's Stadium.
Fresno State lined up to kick off and start this second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires downfield. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. This play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking them.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Lets it fly. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback here. He extends the play. Nothing open right away. There's a little bit of pressure. He gets to the outside, tries to take a shot down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Bring in the heat. That pass not close as he got... Off the play fake on first down to throw. On the move to the right and looking for a big one.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Jackson will throw. He wants to go deep. Got it inside the 10. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
And, man, he had nobody around him. That has got to be embarrassing for this defense. When you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
The Rebels will try to punch it in on first and goal. Motion from the wideout. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Touchdown, Rebels! And the beat. And the Rebels backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Reynolds. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but one. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Wants to throw on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense
turning it on. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this third period with a big play. We've reached the break, and UNLV is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Jackson gonna throw it. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Off the play fake. Got his man downfield. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit concerned.
Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Nice execution by the offense on third down, understanding what they had to do to get the first down, pass complete, move the sticks, new set of downs.
On the run, deep down the right side. Makes a grab on the shot. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal.
near the 2-yard
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. And even in the fourth quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive.
Touchdown, Vegas! And the punishment. When you hit this point in the season, week 7, you sort of turn the corner and you remain unbeaten. At this point, you've morphed into a